Okay, check this thing out. This is real deal. Looks like a fighter cockpit in here. Wow, very, very cool. Carbon fiber door inserts. Oh, there's a little tool actually mounted on the door to smash windows, I guess, in the event you were to like roll it off a cliff and put it into the water or something like that. Okay guys, I'm here with Jared and this is his Subaru. Jared, how you doing today?
Doing well, thank you.
Good, man. Can you tell me about this car? What's the deal with this car? Like, I had a quick look at it and this thing looks pretty serious. I saw like carbon fiber door panels. Yep. It looks like a fighter jet on the inside. What's going on with this car?
So yeah, the original story of the car is when Subaru Canada started a rally team in 1995, they brought in 2 or 3 brand new 95 STI RAs. They brought them in from Japan, stripped them down, then they made team cars. And this is actually one of the originals. So I found it in a barn in Toronto. It had seen better days for sure. But I found the shell and kind of brought it back to life. And the car itself, it competes in the open 4-wheel drive category in both Canadian and US rally championships. And it's basically just like a kind of a fully stripped out, slightly tuned STI from 1995. And then it has all of the basic safety stuff. So like you have a roll cage, you have fire extinguishers, and then kind of all the stuff to meet minimum rally safety requirements. And then it has, I can kind of take you on the tour of the inside. So it has a roll cage because that's a requirement. It has fixed bucket seats. It has 6-point harnesses. So it's effectively a full-blown race car. It has kind of a dedicated fuse panel. There's a lot of different things that kind of make it much safer to drive on stage.
I was taking a look, sorry to interrupt you too.
Absolutely.
I was taking a look earlier and I saw the tool that's mounted on there. I guess that's to smash the window.
Yeah, so we have one on each side, just a
Okay.
belt cutter and a smasher for the window, just in the event that you have to cut yourself out.
Right, okay, cool.
You don't want that to happen, but if it does, you want to be prepared. So
of course, I completely understand that. Full carbon
yeah,
fiber
carbon door
inserts.
panels. I went lightweight, so it has manual windows,
Right.
flock dashboard, all the kind of stuff that just helps you drive better when you're out there. You're not getting a glare from the dash. The seating position is kind of optimized for me. I'm about 6'1", and I barely fit in the car, I will admit, but make it work. So
you make it work. So out of curiosity, how long have you owned this car?
I bought it in 2017.
Okay.
Yeah, I went out, got the shell, brought it back from Toronto, and then kind of just started the process. The recommendation is always to buy your own first rally car, but I couldn't find one, no matter what I did. Right. I bought this, and then 2 months later, there were 3 for sale. So
okay, out of curiosity, what kind of power does a car like this make?
This one's tuned to about 300 wheel horsepower and just over that in wheel torque. So the main thing with rally is you're restricted. So they have like an inlet restrictor on the turbo, and that kind of dictates how much power you can make. So 34 millimeter, 32, it's like a specific size, and that limits the way you can make power. So.
Okay, and tranny-wise, is this a 6-speed? Is it a built 6-speed? Is it a stock 6-speed?
Yeah, engine transmission-wise, so this is running an EJ207. It's from a version 9 in Japan, version 9 STI. So it's a 2-liter intake AVCS heads. It has a 6-speed JDM close ratio transmission. It has a driver-controlled center differential. So it kind of has all the stuff that the Group N cars had. It has the roller bearing twin-scroll turbo. It has anti-lag. It has all the goodies. It's just not officially a Group N Pro Drive car. So I kind of tried to pay homage to that and try to build it to be similar, but it has a lot of the goodies that made those cars pretty fast. So
that's really cool.
Yeah.
So out of curiosity, when you're driving around here with the DCCD, do you find you like to leave it 50-50 split, or do you send more power to the rear wheels versus the front, or is there a preferred setup?
Yeah, for sure. I've got 3 modes in here actually, 1 for snow, 1 for gravel, 1 for tarmac. So I just run it on the gravel mode here. It's pretty nice. Okay. So it has certain openings and lockups under braking and under acceleration that are just really, really good for like that kind of loose gravel surface. So in this case, it's a bit more mud than gravel, but close enough. You have to make it work. So
of course. And what's the deal with the tires on this car? So are these like full like rally spec or gravel spec tires?
Yeah, you would call them like a gravel rally tire. So these are made by Pirelli P0s. They're called a Scorpion overseas. Pirelli, Michelin, There's a whole host of companies, Hoosier, that make them. Cooper even makes them in North America. And it's basically just a really hard sidewall, almost like a truck tire, super knobby, like tread pattern. And then they have different versions for like different wet conditions and stuff like that. They have different softness, like hard, soft, medium. Just
like the slicks.
Exactly. Just like slicks, just meant for gravel surface. So
this is pretty cool. This car actually has anti-lag on it. Jared, do you mind letting us hear what this thing sounds like?
absolutely.
That is crazy. So as well as anti-lag, this car actually has, I didn't look at this earlier, but it has an actual like proper pedal setup in this car from Tilt, and
Exactly.
as well as tilt and brake bias and stuff like that. That's over on the side here. I'll actually just get you to shoot it over there for me.
So you can adjust left to right, and then that adjusts that pedal box up there. So
Awesome.
absolutely.
Very cool. We'll check out under the hood of this thing as well after, and what a cool car. So this is EJ207, so a 2-liter turbo. This is what they used in the JDM STIs over in Japan. You know what, guys? How about we check out some drone footage? I managed to chase him around a little bit earlier. Let's see what that all looks like.
Looking forward to it.
Thanks, Jared.
a lot.
Well, guys, that's all I have for today. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button and please consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll keep bringing you the content.